For the second time since 2003, the U.S. House of Representatives approved a measure that would designate the entire island of St. Croix as a National Heritage Area. On Wednesday, the necessary companion bill was introduced in the Senate by Angus King, Senator from Maine, and chair of the U.S. Senate Committee on Energy and Natural Resources National Parks Subcommittee.
I was also proud to introduce the Senate companion to a House bill introduced by our colleague Congresswoman Stacey Plaskett of the U.S. Virgin Islands. This bill would establish the St. Croix National Heritage Area on the island of St. Croix. I think it is important for us to work together to ensure the voice of our citizens in the territories are also heard.
Efforts to achieve this designation for St. Croix began when former Congresswoman Donna Christensen sponsored a bill in 2003 that authorized a feasibility study on designating St. Croix a National Heritage Area. A press statement from Congresswoman Plaskett following the vote in the House indicated that the National Park Service finished the study in 2010, finding that St. Croix does in fact meet the evaluation criteria to be designated an NHA. Quote, "I thank Senator King for his support of the designation of St. Croix as a National Heritage Area," Plaskett wrote. She also thanked the senator for his support of what she said is the island's, quote, "spectacular natural and historic resources to spur increased, relevant, and culturally appropriate economic development." If passed, the bill would assign the Virgin Islands State Historic Preservation Office as the local coordinating entity to oversee and develop programs and projects that recognize, protect, and enhance important resource values in the heritage area, and would make funding available to develop recreational and educational opportunities to inform and engage youth on the heritage of St. Croix. The bill, which was introduced to the House on February 26, 2022, will now have to be considered by the Senate through the companion legislation, and if passed by that body, forwarded to President Joe Biden before becoming law.